They lead to the right-hand elevator. The official signage led me to the cauldron, the centerpiece of that hellhole. The faint cacophony of what some fools called music was already drilling its way into my skull. Coincidence? Huh. The tracks ended there, smeared into the footprints of 1,000 panicked people grasping for their lives. The red light didn't help either. Hey, Zoe. Hey, Zoe.
Good to see you, boy.
Mate.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. Did you see anyone likely female or with a smaller build passing through here and covered head to toe in blood?
Blimey. Didn't see nobody like that in here, boy.
Kev?
I definitely recall a thing like that, mate.
Do you require further assistance, boss?
Kevin, mate, can you take me to the baths?
Got the gobble, mate.
The what?
The coin, mate. Or your gob.
Yeah, here's your coin. Now, show me the way, boatman.
It's ferryman, actually. And that coin's for you. Bite on it so you can cross the barrier. One more condition, mate. You've got to wear this bag over your head.
Coops, we don't do bags over heads. You hear me?
All part of the experience, I'm sure. It had been right there, right underneath the towering pile of everything that was wrong and vile. It was the baths, hiding in plain sight. Can't say I wasn't impressed. The atmosphere made me twitchy. No machinery, no surveillance systems. I was standing in a living time capsule.
You should feel right at home.
I just pray we're not switching to some fantasy bullshit all of a sudden.
Mr. Cooper, welcome to the sanctity of the baths.
Yeah, the welcome wagon could use a tune-up.
Any other initial thoughts you would like to share?
Given the secrecy of the location, I was expecting something more advanced.
Nothing advanced supersedes that which has already been given to us. If you are as wise as you are clever, you'll remember that. We have our ways, and our security measures are unimpeachable. The people of the baths expect nothing less from me.
Plus you have a cozy little back door into Inferno.
Indeed. Keep your enemies close and all that. Though I won't call them enemies, I will call them, well, clouded. Anyway, If I remember correctly, you have a lot of questions for me, Mr. Cooper.
Out of nowhere, the weight of the case hit me like a sucker punch to the liver.
A girl is missing. I want you to find her.
It sounded as simple as buttered toast.
Everything in order, Mr. Cooper?
You don't happen to have a scared teenage upper girl called Lucy wandering around here, do you?
Can't say I know anyone down here by that name. Any other details you'd like to share?
He listened with great interest as I recounted my investigation. It seemed like half a lifetime had passed since I'd left the office.
I see. Well, she's not here. My people would have spotted her in an instant. I'm sorry I'm not much help to your investigation. Puck mentioned an upper girl who blew his mind and made him rethink everything. Coincidence?
We'll see. Thanks. You've got me pegged, but all I know about you is your name from the old Big Daddy stories. You mind filling in a few gaps?
As you may have gleaned, I was the laughingstock of the group. The reason was simple. I stood by my principles, championed order, and pushed long-term strategies benefiting all citizens. I sought to create a dignified ecosystem.
Few things corner a man faster than his own idealism.
Every move was meticulously planned, calculated. The evidence of that vision endures here in the baths. It's functional.
But the daddies are gone. Did you know that?
The hysterical, self-important sprouts we see today may easily become worse than the tyrants they overthrew. Did you know that?
It's one of the oldest lessons in the book.
And let's not forget the remnants of the old guard still haunting the pit. Sometimes feeble and pitiful, and sometimes shameless monsters.
I've tangled with the fiercest of them. He's quite the hairy situation, if you catch my drift.
Picture a genuinely decent soul battling through all of life's rigged games, only to end up trapped within a feline Byon. The news from Puck, his ordeal with his father, it shook me. I wish the lad had brought him to us. We could have made a difference.
You obviously value the man, foul mouth and all.
Kriv remains a man who treasures both life and time, in an era when such things are considered worthless. The twist of fate he endured was nothing short of brutal.
Death is nullified, so is time. We might as well be living in an existential paradox.
Eating our own tails and pretending we love it.
Life's essence, its every moment is precious, not something to be twisted or defiled.
I bet you've also got some thoughts on those two armored juggernauts from upstairs, huh? The side of his mouth twitched once. Maybe that hit too close to home.
Diesel and Greshka are a mistake. Grotesque pillars propping up a society obsessed with dominance and fear. Yet there's an obscene kind of solace in knowing they're merely puppets now. Their masters, those witless Chenki brats.
What's your story, preacher? I mean, from your point of view.
This, right here, is my story. Everything that came before is irrelevant.
Said every shady character ever.
I understand you only too well.
Thanks, but I can see you want to know more. I will indulge you, but it's not the easiest topic for me. We need to go back to the time of the Big Daddies, implacable tyrants ruling Terrahive with greasy, ogged-up iron fists. I was an honorary member of the board, let's call it that. Their geek in the chair, working my magic while they went around doing their handiwork. They made fun of me, and it went over their heads. Long story short, now we're stuck with the Chenkis.
As dark as those times were, and as blind as people can be, there have been no times darker than these.
At least the rules were simple. Not leaving a man's gun without a single fucking cartridge, for example.
You know technology better than most anti-tech people I've met.
Know thine enemy.
Remember the Bion upload chair in the middle of the tomato soup room?
Indeed. It's highly sensitive and quite personal, linking someone's Bion imprints directly to the heart of Jelani. Whoever sat in that chair was being turned into kibble.
Kibble? You're suggesting they were turned into a meal for...
For Jelani, precisely.
Except that meal decided to bite back.
Indeed, Mr. Cooper. Now ponder the power required to devastate such a well-fed AI hive mind.
I did not need that picture roaming around my head with everything else. I'm guessing you know a way to fight that power.
I do. Be a human being.
So, the baths.
You want to know what the deal is with this place?
Bullseye.
Not too long ago, I ignited an idea that slowly began to take hold in the people's minds, or what was left of them. A community of free-thinking, hard-working people ready to take control of their lives once more. Engineers, craftsmen, intellectuals, philosophers, artists, truly inspiring individuals, but others as well. All are welcome here.
And the catch is?
To cleanse their minds from the ceaseless deluge, the addictive drip of trivial delights and easily digested morsels. One must cut the tether to their NINs and all other technology. To truly awaken, one must feel the raw sting of pain, the weight of boredom, and the tension of anxiety. It is only beneath such shadows that one begins to truly flourish.
You don't expect me to believe it's that easy, do you?
It is anything but. It's a path paved with true sacrifice.
A noble word, coated in pain, a nightmarish adjustment period, and most probably, death.
I cannot argue with that. Yet I dare to add, re-becoming human. We do our best to prepare them, of course. Kevin is our butcher. He's so adept. He's even applied the procedure to himself. And of course, leading by example me as well.
He turned his head a few degrees to present a scar on the neck where his NIN had been removed. His left hand was a stump, too.
From pain, we clawed out inspiration, self-improvement, empathy. We got seconds of our lives back in our hands, and stumps. Time was relevant again. We could understand it, measure it, and finally make everything that had tormented us go away. Destroying our NINs, we burned the bridge to becoming Bygones, and thus embraced mortality.
Let bygones be bygones.
Exactly.
Thanks for your time, preacher.
Be well, Mr. Cooper.
Hold it right there.
Hey, would you mind muzzling those freaking mutts?
Save your energy, Diesel. He's not a threat. In a moment, Dick. I'm in the middle of something.
Vikty Chenky. Self-proclaimed general, strategist, visionary. The man I caught urinating from the balcony of a luxury penthouse. These two looked almost peaceful, sucking precious juice from their chargers. Terrifying nonetheless, but for the moment, pacified. You guys remind me of a cute fluffy cat I met recently.
Hold. Battery low.
Don't burn out your memory stick, buddy.
Save your strength, Greshka. I see you've conveniently found your way to me, Dick.
John Cooper.
A name has to be earned, Dick. Now spill it. What's so damn important? You think it merits my time?
Your lady sent me to tell you about the incident room.
How did you manage that? Ah, no Oggs. Impressive. Yet, pitiful. You actually made it inside.
I did, but I'm wondering, what's in it for me?
I let you walk out of here on your own two legs. How about that? Now be smart, play your cards right, and there might be more work for you.
I've already got a gig searching for a missing upper girl.
Yes, that jogs my memory. I was watching cricket while my guys were stomping your face. Listen, here's the deal. If she is somewhere within these walls, I'll find her for you. But I need you to scratch my back first. And scratch it well.
Fine, I don't have time for games.
Now we're getting somewhere. I'm listening.
The place is straight out of a nightmare, drenched in blood, walls to floor. I laid out the horror and destruction for Vikty, down to the last gruesome detail. The whole 9 kiloyards of massacre, dead tech, and eerie white noise. By the time I was done, he couldn't hide his anger. Through clenched teeth, he growled.
What's your assessment?
Og overload, but either the pattern's off, or they were brimming with Oggs.
They were palers. It wasn't the Oggs, it was their blood.
Their blood was dark blue, copper-based. It reacted violently to the shockwave.
Bravo, Dick. What else?
Someone was strapped to a bionization chair.
And?
He couldn't hide his anticipation. There was a pair of footprints leading towards Cauldron. His demeanor shifted subtly, a flicker of hope passing across his otherwise impenetrable facade. Yet the tension in the air thickened, as if that same hope was a harbinger of deeper troubles.
The Cauldron, huh? Beyond that line, I can't help you, Dick Cooper.
It was like watching a chess master pondering a board where every piece was rigged to explode.
I need everything you can find. If we work together, there might still be hope. Xena is blind, like me. Just don't become her eyes, or we're all fucked. Do you have anything to tell me?
I was in room 5678. Sound familiar? It's an easy to remember number.
Get a load of this Dick guy. Ha! What now?
He was easy to read. He had recognized the number and was trying to play it cool. Maybe it would jog your memory if I told you it was Puck's room, where he left Lucy, the missing girl, and from which she was forcefully taken not long ago.
Are you actually accusing me of kidnapping your upper brat? Tread carefully, Dick. And if you don't have anything new to tell me, we're done talking.
Some techies hacked your Bion bartender at Cauldron.
I expected those vultures to show up eventually. What can you tell me about him?
They act as one collective mind. I don't know how much beyond that.
You're either as brain dead as a mole or playing me. Either way, why would they talk to you?
Aside from the colossal efforts of your og-free lady friend, I was pretty much the only one capable of standing on my own 2 feet.
Fair point.
You kept Zoe's name out of this. Good.
Okay, Dick. But they didn't hack their way into Inferno just to catch some drinks. What do they want?
They're combing the place for the server room. Seems like they haven't gotten lucky yet.
And they won't.
I wouldn't underestimate them if I were you.
You still don't get it, do you, Dick? There is no server room. What you saw down there, blood, guts and all, that was the server.
I'm not sure I follow.
What is there to understand? They went full circle. They became machines without becoming machines.
You're telling me that the people who died in there were the server room?
Close, Dick Cooper. Palers don't need servers. Not as long as we have Jelani. We coexist.
You are willing slaves to a rogue hive mind.
We're a happy little dysfunctional family. And that's all you need to know.
I'm honored.
Got anything else for me?
Well, Xena also knows.
That is not good. What exactly does she know?
She sent me to investigate the incident room.
And? What does she know? Better yet, what does she not know?
She doesn't know anything. I said I'd get back to her after I check it out.
Maybe you do have a couple marbles left inside that unaugmented skull of yours.
If you say so.
Make sure it stays that way, smart Dick Cooper. The less she knows, the better our chances. Anything else, Dick Cooper?
You know I wasn't the only NIN-free guy in the body horror room. A tall, creepy old-timer wandered by, surveying the goods like a kid in a candy shop.
Preacher.
I thought you might know him. Doesn't sound like he's your best friend, huh?
He's a relic of old, just like you. He could be behind all this, you know. He used to be a techie.
Dork.
I'm well aware. Can you see to pulling this off?
I don't know what he's capable of. That makes him dangerous. And you just let him walk away. You need to get an NIN, Dick. Time to upgrade and leave that antique junk behind.
Hey! Hey!
The old man is testing me. But that's not important right now.
I need to know what I'm getting into with him in the play.
This guy is old school. Never a man of action. Just a rat. A survivor.
So you want me to rat him out?
That would be very beneficial. Just never underestimate a survivor, Dick.
Noted. Moving on. No. That's all I got for now.
I need more than that. Go dick up more intel.
Hold it right there, citizen. This is a private...
Let him through. Anything new to report, Detective?
That's all I got.
Get back here as soon as you've got something new. And if you value that skinny ass of yours, stay clear of my brother.
Hey, Zoe. A Bion upload. Looks like someone was presented here. I was doing my best to compartmentalize what I had seen. Is that a set of bloody blood for someone?
Or caused it.
Our exhibit might, and he clearly, he or she. I can finally leave this wretched place. The official signage led me to the cauldron. Coincidence? The tracks ended there, smeared into the footprint. Hey, Zoe.
Did you check the room? How does it look?
Probably not how you expected.
Okay, talk to me. Describe every single detail. And zero bullshit, please.
I described the incident scene. Zoe was his usual self. Not even the goriest details could faze him.
Yeah, that can't be it. I need you to find the server room. It should be huge, capable of storing ginormous amounts of data.
I'm on a case, Zoe, and I'm pretty tight on time.
Do I need to explain again that this will probably solve your case too?
I had almost forgotten how irritating Zoe was. Almost. So if the incident room isn't where they house the server, where should we look next?
That's where the shockwave happened. I can't find traces of any other activity. Find a janitor or maintenance person, someone who knows the building.
I could ask the Chenky twins if I could find a way around their egos.
Straight to the top. That's fine. That's why you're the Hound and I'm tech support.
The Dream Team.
We were the fucking Dream Team, John.
We were.
Move it along, people! You're depressing me!
I'll be on my way.
I'll maintain this connection as long as I can.
Hey, Zoe.
Any news?
There is no server room, Zoe. Just a bunch of dead palers who are freelancing as their storage units for Yelani.
Palers? Are you kidding me?
Nope. That breed is officially on the endangered species list now.
Fuck, that can't be it. The systems are still barely functional. Wait.
Do what?
Listen, tell them I have a backup for Yelani. In order to reboot it, I need a paler to act as a middleman, a kind of conduit.
I'm not involving the Chenkies any more than I have to, Zoe.
Well, you have to. They're probably the only palers left in here, maybe even on all of Terra Hive. Just get them to me. The Yelani is degrading fast.
That nerd spent too much time playing shooters with 12-year-old coops. You can't just make gangsters act like lab rats.
Zoe has always been like this, reckless with everyone, except us. We were a family.
Man, I have at least a dozen questions.
They'll have to wait, John. This is urgent.
Everything is always urgent with you, Zoe. I know you.
Well, what do you expect? It's not every day someone hunts down your frequency in order to delete your existence. Luckily, I'm not your average cyberpunk. I lose them, I help you with the case.
Back in the saddle, eh? Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
On my way, Zoe.
Speed it up. No telling when this connection will drop.
Anything new, Dick?
The Bion bartender has a Yalani backup and needs a pailer to upload it. You want to do the honors?
Wait. What does he have?
You heard me right. He has a... She does not.
We need to hurry if you want my help with your upper girlfriend. Tell me what to do, Dick Cooper.
John Cooper.
Step by step. Don't rush it.
These techies, their leader is Zoe, a guy I know from back in the day. He was my tech whiz.
Promise! You are a dumb squat. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
What have you done? He's gonna kill him. There might still be a chance.
Fine, just follow me. I need you to physically connect with the Bion bartender.
And my sister fries us both. Or takes control of Diesel and Greshka and they turn us into pasta alla norma.
Pasta alla what now? That's oddly fucking specific.
She's out hunting for your guy. Maybe even waiting for us to make the first move. What we need is a distraction.
We just need someone crazy or angry enough to mess VIP up.
Greshka, unload some incendiaries for our inventive friend, will you?
Yes, boss. Battery levels no longer critical. Battery saver off.
Got some, diet soda while you're there, buddy?
Save that cockiness for Xena, Big Dick Cooper. So once the chaos kicks off, I'll come down and plug in. Do not mess this up. We don't have much time before she finds your friend.
Hold it right there, citizen. This is a
Let him through.
Let's, reshuffle the car.
What the fuck? Gun that rat down now!